We were trying to say, we do not want to be nuns cloistered in a seminary. We want to be out in the bigger world. But almost in a subconscious way, we just knew we wanted to be free. Boy, that really touched a nerve. You know, somehow when I said that word free, it made a connection through the decades.
Do you know what it means to be free? Say the cost of living's high, check the price tag on a dream.
We had just lived through the most tumultuous year in the history of America.
Fighting every kind of war. Our freedom's at a premium. Hope is all I can afford.
For our graduation, we were the class of 1969. We decided we wanted to try something that had never been done before. Not a yearbook, but a year box, full of large, loose pages you could display like a portfolio, and you could arrange them however you wanted. We decided we would stage our own photo shoots. These photos are the inspiration for this movie.
Do you know what it means to be fulfilled?
I wanted it all, and I wanted to see if I could do it all.
We discovered freedom wasn't free.
I was chasing a dream.
My mother and my father are telling me what I should be. I just want to be happy and make some good before I leave.
Well, I think as women, we have a unique opportunity to tell the story of women who went to a women's college, very few exist anymore, and give our perspective on how our lives have changed or how we change the world.
Even to get to the point where you could express a feeling of outrage, that was an achievement. And there were all these myths about women and their role, and you kind of had to keep breaking through that.
What I also could not appreciate at the time was how unboxed my life would be.
If that mockingbird don't sing, Mama's gonna buy you a diamond ring. I felt like I was at the beginning of something really exciting.
You know, I really wanted to spread my wings and have a big life.
I was excited. I was scared.
First person in my immediate family to go to college.
Father worked at a factory. He made tires.
Before I went to Skidmore, I checked 2 books out of the Manchester Public Library, Amy Vanderbilt and Emily Post, because I didn't want to make a mistake.
Meanwhile, outside of the shelter of our college, there were cataclysmic events taking place all over the world that were going to affect all of us and change our lives.
The thing that stands out to me when I look back was how young I was. This suit is a pretty red, and I wanted the red as saying, I'm here. When you see Afro-Americans and the numbers aren't there, and you show up 2, 3, or 4 in a group, whatever, and people start watching you. It's like they've never seen black people before or something.
My parents put me on a plane in Beirut, Lebanon. I didn't see them for another year because we couldn't afford to fly me back.
So we pull up to the dorm, and these girls are on the porch, and they're waiting, and they start clapping. And
My roommate was a wonderful young woman from Long Island. Her father was a physician. The thing that I remember about her was her coming in with a clothes rack, rolling clothes rack, full of clothes with still their price tags on. And I knew then that I was in a brave new world.
they charge out, and my big sister comes running out as I get out of the car. Obviously, she knows me, but I'm still trying to figure out which one is she. And she runs up and she hugs me. And the others swoop down and the luggage is swooped out and they're talking and they're hugging, and my parents are looking at each. I saw the eye contact instantaneously between them of, thank God, she's being treated like everybody else. I think my mother was close to tears of relief.